In Domain 4, which is professional responsibilities, specifically we're going to look at maintaining accurate records. A distinguished teacher has a detailed system for maintaining information on student completion of assignments, their progress in learning, and that it's monitored that there are no errors in that system. We're going to start by talking about a learning management system. You need some type of system that students can be involved in your community of learning. I choose to use Schooltown, and it's sometimes also branded under the name Network. Yours might just say your school district when you go ahead and log in. I could not teach without some type of learning platform. And that's what I want to walk you through is what does this look like? For many of you, you've never been into a learning management system. Some of you might have used a learning management system when you were taking graduate credit. And some other names of learning management systems include Blackboard, Moodle, Edmodo. So those are just a few of the other names. This is the one that I really like and it works for me. First thing you do, you log in. Of course, you have a secure login. And when you set up your profile the first time, you let them know you are the teacher. And you can see it has kind of a Facebook feel with a wall and so on and so forth. So you can always turn on or off any of the features. Here is one of my communities, and I have multiple communities depending on the group that I'm working with. So you can have, if you have first period with one group, you want a different group. So all their assignments and everything is in their, I like to say, their container. I know where everything is at any moment. I can pull up information on a student, on their assignments, and so on. So I'll walk you through that. Over to the right, you see the group tools. I'm logged in as the teacher, and so you can see that I have many controls where my students are not going to see quite as many. As the teacher, I can go ahead and create assignments, tell them when they're due, give an estimated time of completion, attach a document if needed, and then the students can come in. They pick up the assignment digitally, no paper at all. They pick up the assignment, and then I go ahead and they complete the assignment, and you can see across the top, completed assignment. So anybody can come in and see if the assignment is complete, if it's accurate, and so on and so forth. As a teacher, I can hand it back and forth as many times as needed. We have, of course, our people, and this is a fantastic way to help students learn what to put in a social profile online. This is a safe learning environment for students. I have a lot of group tools. We won't go through everything, but I can do everything from quiz building to making reports. I can schedule events and announcements. Very handy because I can broadcast out to everybody without dealing with email communication. It's all within our container here. I can invite people in a variety of ways. I can I can manage my group by email if that's how you prefer to do it, or your group. For each group, like first period has a code, second period has a code, and so on and so forth. And so you just give the code to the students one time, and then they become part of that group. If somebody moves out, no worry, you can go ahead and take them out or whatever you need to do. I always can archive. I am in control of this world. Love the reports feature. Chatting is one of my very favorite things because I can instantly engage everybody. Now, the nice part about this learning management system is it can be accessed from any internet-enabled device. If you have phones, students can access it from there. iPads, anywhere they can get to the internet, they can get to their work, their assignments, turn everything in. And I have reports on every single thing. The distinguished educator really needs excellent record keeping, and to me this keeps everything in one place. I go ahead and have my members. I can go ahead and assign them a super administrator or just members. I can always change this. So if I am co-teaching with somebody, I can go ahead and have them be an administrator with me so they can go ahead and add whatever information or access the information that they need. I love the chat. It's simple, clean, to the point. Just go ahead in. And again, this helps us to monitor students with what to put online and what not to put online. And so just put the chat in the bottom, it goes up into the top. Before I'd ever start chatting though, I'd make sure I'd set my class norms. What's expected, what's not expected, what do we put in here? I do love the wonderful people at Schooltown did block the ability to put in bad words. So go ahead, you're going to try anyway, but I thought that was very interesting. Now, no need for flash drives back and forth or shared space on a server because this is all up in the cloud. You can upload your files to it, and then anywhere you can get into the internet and access your account, you can have your files. Wonderful feature. This is one of my favorites, and that is the media wall. Students can, from anywhere they want to turn in their assignments, they can go ahead and upload it here. And the other nice part about the media wall is we can drill down to other people's videos, projects, and we can leave comments. So we can go ahead and chat about different elements that students might put in here. I'm always in control. I think I've said that a few times. Might have some control issues, but I'm always in control. I can turn things on or I can turn things off. For example, if you don't want the chat on over the weekend, say, you can go ahead and turn that on. Let's say you don't want it in the evenings, you can go ahead and turn that off, whatever you want. A lot of teachers use the chat the night before a test. If you have any last minute questions, I'll be in the chat between 5 and 6 or whatever. The great part about this system is everything tied to that group of students is in one place. You want to be a distinguished educator, you've got to have a system. For me, this is my system. I have used this for 4 years, and I have not exchanged one piece of paper with my students in 4 years. Wow, that's pretty neat. So I want you to be a distinguished educator, and you need a new way to create records, keep everything in one place. And so thanks for joining me.